Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Francis Entertainment Center. Last story today, it's called Ugh. Enjoy the video. This is another SpongeBob SquarePants special, hosted from Encino, California, as it was 100 million years ago. From his cave house, Patchy the Pirate, in a caveman costume, is introducing prehistoric times and talking about how great they were. However, Potty, in a futuristic robot costume, appears and says that prehistoric times were lame, and the future is where it's at. They begin arguing over whether SpongeBob himself likes prehistory or the future better. Meanwhile, working at the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob feels a disturbance and tells Mr. Krabs that I've got the strangest feeling that somewhere a pirate and a parrot are arguing about me, and the parrot is winning. As Patchy and Potty continue to argue, Patchy begins the prehistoric story. The prehistoric ancestors of SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick are named SpongeGar, Squog, and Patar, respectively. SpongeGar, who is sleeping in his pineapple-shaped cave, is awakened by a distant herd of monstrous purple whale creatures who produce a sound identical to that of SpongeBob's alarm clock that knocks the rock on SpongeGar. SpongeGar wakes up takes his version of Gary, who's bigger than the prehistoric pineapple itself, out for a walk, and the large sea snail leaves a slime trail over Squog's front yard. Squog comes out with one of his two clubs to complain to SpongeGar, but slips on the slime trail, sliding into Patar's rock, awakening its occupant, and eventually crashing back into his own house. SpongeGar and Patar begin to play, and SpongeGar uses a hollow log to blow a bubble. It then starts raining, and eventually lightning strikes the log, setting it on fire. The three cavemen experiment with it, burning themselves in the process. Very soon, SpongeGar realizes that it can be used to cook food. The three begin cooking various items with it. These include flowers, the top of a mushroom, a kelp reed, a wood stick, a prehistoric ancestor of Eugene H. Krabs, seaweed flowers that look similar to corn on the cob, Patar eating his own clothes, a green plant that looks like spaghetti, rocks that take the form of popcorn, and a Krabby Patty made of sand. Patchy and Potty continue to fight, now keeping score between the future and the past. Patchy then brings a real-life caveman, but Potty brings in a futuristic robot. He begins repeatedly shooting the caveman with lasers. At the end of the day, SpongeGar, Patar, and Squog are full from eating and say goodnight to each other as they head over to their homes. Suddenly, SpongeGar, Patar, and Squog stop walking and they turn around, realizing that the fire is still out. The three of them start fighting over who will keep the fire. They continue fighting until it starts raining again, puts the fire out. SpongeGar and Patar apologize to each other for fighting, but Squog blames them for putting it out and attempts to hit them over the head before he can do so. However, lightning strikes in him and SpongeGar and Patar cook marshmallows over his charred body. Patchy is sitting outside his cave, apparently having lost to Potty. However, Potty comes outside and invites him back in, where Kiwi the caveman and robot android cyborg X29488 do a rap called When Worlds Collide. Patchy starts to have a change of heart about loving the future. The song montage features scenes from SpongeBob BC and SB129. Potty gives Patchy a gift from the prehistoric times, that being a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which begins chasing him. Patchy says goodbye to me while being tickled by the Tyrannosaurus Rex as Potty eating popcorn.